Hey, so we're heading over to David's right now to go put the panels on. He finished the solar bracket mounts and the deck mounts. So there was some, welding that had to be done at his place, which he said he completed. So we're gonna go over now and kind of check him out and hopefully get the panels up. David with the panel. Nice work, David. Woohoo! There they are. Okay, you can see we have our brackets for the panels here. David made these C brackets. That just fit in there and then attached welded to this rail. And that rail will then be mounted to the roof. We're gonna mount them when we get back. You can see we have the solar panels now on top of the bus right here. These are German made. They're Axitec 310 watt panels, so 620 watts total. And I bought them from a local supplier, a local solar installation company called Altadena Energy and Solar. And part of the reason I did that is because I wanted to support a local business, but also because I didn't want to deal with having panels shipped that would then be potentially damaged. So these panels tend to be really sensitive. If you kind of crack or break any part of the panel, they're basically just worthless, and trying to get those replaced or getting a company to refund you or replace the panels is pretty much a pain in the butt. So they come highly rated. There's a 25-year warranty. So I recommend also supporting a local solar installation company for sure. There's typically one in most parts of the country. So if you can do that, you definitely should. I recommend buying your panels there. The other stuff for the solar panels I got from just online dealers. So those are the batteries and the cabling and some of the other stuff. So I'm waiting for that stuff to ship. And I'm thinking I might hire an electrician to kind of assemble it all together, because you need to build a circuit board and do all the sort of cabling correctly. So I don't want to mess it up. So I might try to take a stab at it myself. I might just see if I can hire someone for a half day or a day to come put it all together. So while we're on the roof here, you can also see we installed we rigged up the railing for the deck. And this was done with obviously the help of David. He had his MIG welder up here. And just to sort of show you the welds he was making. It's just angle iron connected to these brackets. And so really the idea is just to sort of create a frame for the wood decking to go into. And what we'll probably do is run something down the center here, a piece of treated 2x4, and then we'll just screw the decking crosswise into that centerpiece. And it should all just kind of suck together and be a pretty solid deck. Well, I'll show you how I went into the ribbing of the top of the bus. So here are the bolts coming from the top of the bus from the solar panel brackets down beneath. So these are just zinc coated 5/16 bolts, and we put one there, here, and here. And then there was also this this vent in the bus that I went ahead and just ran. I'm gonna run the solar cables through since it's already there. And I just kind of drilled a hole through the vent. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, so that should be enough to secure those solar panels onto the ceiling. And luckily the panels kind of fit one for each side of the bus, so it just kind of perfectly fit up there. And then also, if you'll notice, there's this huge electrical circuit here. Basically the debate for me has been, leave all of this cabling in place. You can see it's kind of running the duration of length of the bus, and then it's kind of ending up back at the rear air conditioner and the heater. And all of that stuff is the radiator. There's a heater is kind of connected to the radiator, and then all that electrical is powering the air conditioning. I'm just gonna tuck all that electrical back in. I don't want to mess with anything like that. Unless I can get an electrician out here to kind of identify like which cables I can cut and get rid of, I'm just not even gonna deal with it, just because I feel like that's just getting into, you're going down the rabbit hole with that stuff. But as you can see, you know, everything is kind of removed. The ceiling has been removed, and we've got pretty much a clean bus to work with. in terms of just getting the rest of the stuff done that we need to get done, which is the siding, the cabinetry, the plumbing, and the electrical. So it's August 30th today. We have till September 15th. So really the rest of it is, you know, just finishing the inside of the bus. I think now that the deck needs to be finalized and we need to connect the solar panels and put the AC in. But I feel like there's enough time to get everything kind of done by September 15th. I know we're you know, about a little over 2 weeks away. So it's gonna be wild and crazy next couple of weeks with all the stuff that needs to get done. But the welding was a big part of it. That was something I had to kind of outsource because I couldn't, or I didn't have a welder, so I couldn't really do it myself. So I was happy to enlist David, and obviously he was a big help in just kind of, you know, getting past this welding phase and construction phase for the top of the bus. But getting closer, and pretty soon we'll be on the road with this baby and having good times in the bus, I hope.